Hey friends, it's Jackeline here. In today's video, I'm bringing you my review, demo, and swatches on Chanel's Holiday 2020 collection. But before we get started, and if you're new here, I hope that you will consider and subscribe to my channel, ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. And now, if you want to see all the details about this beautiful, luxurious Chanel holiday collection, then just keep on watching. Chanel's Holiday 2020 collection just arrived to my door. Yes, these two beautiful pieces right here that we're gonna unbox it together. Yes, I haven't seen anything yet, and this is heavy, and by the way, they smell beautifully. So I was able to place my order with the boutique at Brickell City Center in Florida. If you're ever there, please go visit them. They have an outstanding customer service. The team there is amazing. In a specific, I will say, as for Geovanny, he is just extraordinary, so helpful, so kind. In fact, I was homeschooling my kids, right? And I received this text from him saying, "We got the holiday collection." And I'm like, wait a minute, what? I'm trying to teach my kindergarten girl how to sound the letter P. So can you give me just a couple minutes? And he helped me out. In fact, they didn't have the entire collection right away. They had a few pieces. The blush was supposed to arrive the next day, and we waited an extra day. Everything arrived on time, and they sent it to me overnight. So we're here. It's a Saturday when I'm reviewing these, and I'm just so excited to bring this review to you. So let me just show to you how beautifully it was packaged, everything. I mean, just ready to be put under a Christmas tree. I mean, literally, I know we are right now in September, we haven't even gone through Halloween and Thanksgiving, but if we're thinking about the holidays, this presentation is just outstanding. Oh my. So like I said, literally, I'm gonna be unboxing it here with you. So let's just go ahead. Let's go for the small box first. I know you're gonna be like, Jackeline, open the big box. No, not yet. I don't want to untie it. You know me. I guess you know me, right? I don't like to untie the bows. I like to keep it like so pretty. And then if you have never experienced shopping from Chanel, and it will be your first purchase, you get it all nicely, not only wrapped, but even you get a seal with your tissue paper. I mean, perfectly folded. Oh my goodness. Okay, so these right here, oh, they are little presents. I didn't know. So all the rest of the Chanel collection, my gosh. Oh my goodness me, there's little presents. Oh, I just have to say thank you, Geovanny. If you're watching these, thank you so much. I mean, like, this is totally, honestly, first impressions right here. Oh, my little, can you imagine all of these hang on the Christmas tree? A little Chanel Christmas tree. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do this year. I'm gonna change my tree to a Chanel Christmas tree. This is amazing. Thank you so much, Geovanny. I didn't expect it. I thought for a minute that this box right here will have the blush, because I know, like I said, the blush didn't arrive on time, and then the other one had the other pieces. But here you go. That's what I'm telling you. Customer service, top. So here we go to the big mama. This is it. This is what it contains, all the treasures right here. So let's unbox it. I love the little flower right here, just so pretty. Let me set it down. Perfectly wrapped. Oh my goodness me. Oh, look what I got. Do not disturb Coco Mademoiselle Le Cuivre. And if you don't know, I made a review on this new fragrance from Chanel. It's a night fragrance. It's to go sweet asleep, sleeping beauty. Okay, so here we have them. Everything wrapped. I feel like I'm opening Christmas presents now. Oh my. Before I show you the pieces, I want to talk a little bit more about this collection. The collection comes with one blush, 4 mono eyeshadows, single eyeshadows in the shades Or Antique, Or Blanc, Cuivre Rose, and Cuivre. 4 lipsticks in the Rouge Allure formula in Or Beige, Or Cuivre, Rouge d'Or, and Papre d'Or. Also, there's a few re-promotes on this line. One, it is a mascara, also an eyeliner, and a nail gel coat. But it also includes a exclusive nail polish in the shade Chaînes d'Or, which is a gold, kind of like shimmery metallic tone. I decided to pass on that nail polish because I don't use that much nail polishes that they are metallic. I mean, it's really, and it has to be a shade that really calls my name and that I feel comfortable wearing. Before we go over, the collection is called Les Chaînes, which stands for the chains. The chains that we usually see on Chanel, not only their bags, but also the tweed of the jackets. The chains are a very meaningful symbol that Chanel has been using for years. They use them inside their tweed jackets to keep them from not open and almost like giving the jackets a little bit of a weight on the front panels. Not only that, but the chains are also part of the handles of the purses, and now they also added to their runway eyewear. To me, it's always fascinating getting to know what is the inspiration behind each of the designs of Chanel, and these ties in so well. Okay, my friends, so as you can tell, I already have my foundation, concealer, and bronzer on. I will be leaving all the details of my makeup on the description box below for your convenience, and let me show you what I have got. And from the collection, I picked up 3 of the mono eyeshadows. Each of them, they cost $36. And I also picked up something that everybody has been waiting for, is the Illuminating blush powder, and this product right here costs $70. All of the powder products, they are made in Italy, and they do have a shelf life of 18 months. With this collection, I also pick up 2 of the Rouge Allure lipsticks, and these products, they are made in France. The cost of each of these lipsticks is of $45. Okay, my friends, let me get you closer. We are going to get to unbox it, see swatches, and create a look with all these beauties. And here I have my eyeshadows. I want to show you something. So the Unicard, if you can tell, front is black and then it has embossed the chains. Also on the side panels, you will find the shade corresponding to each eyeshadow, which I find it really nice, really helpful, a really beautiful touch. And the same thing happens with the blush, as you can tell right there. And then again, the embossing of the chains. Okay, let's open these babies up. Let's start with 926 Or Blanc. As per usual, you will receive your product in the little velour bag. And then here we go. Now, something to note about these compacts is that the logo is gold instead of the typical white. Now, this is the lightest shade, and it looks a little bit, I mean, it does have gold, but it has a little bit more of like a platinum hint to it. Very lovely. Next is 925 Or Antique. And then here we go. This is more of like your golden tone, but it's an antique gold. Lovely. This is gorgeous. And then I have here 927 Cuivre Rose. Also on the back of the compact, you will find the color of the eyeshadow. Isn't it this gorgeous? I love this color. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's go really quick into swatches. There is a darker shade that I decided to skip on it because it looked like a very deep, a little bit, on my point of view, at least from the images, a little bit of like that green but murky kind of tone. I decided to pass on. Perhaps I will end up getting it depending, but Geovanny, he was so helpful. He sent me an image, he swatched it for me and it was so funny because he's like, do not show my hand please. So I'm gonna put a picture right here of the swatch from Cheek Profile Official so that way you can take a look at it. Yeah, I don't know, it looks a little bit too dark. I think these shades right here are just perfect for me. Look at these beauties right here. So I have here Or Blanc, that it has a little bit of an olive undertone, then Or Antique, and then Cuivre Rose. And these mono eyeshadows, they come with 2 grams. Beautiful shade. This shade right here, Cuivre Rose, although it's not a duochrome, it does have a very slight like flip in between a rose and a little bit of brown in it. It's just so gorgeous. Okay, since I have you very close right here, let's go for the blush packaging. Here's the blush, and it comes with 8 grams of product. Same thing, gold on top. And then as you open it up, you're gonna find a Chanel Half Moon brush. Remove it. And then the protector, star 2. Nice size mirror and compact, and here it is. Isn't it beautiful? And then something that you may be wondering, is a question that I did myself, is how close it looks to the eyeshadow. And I do film in natural light, so what you're seeing right here is as close as you get to see it in person. I will say, do you see the flip of this eyeshadow right here? Do you see that kind of like bronzy brown tone in it? That's something that the blush doesn't have. Also, I assume the formulation is different. From the pan, they look alike, but they are not exactly the same. First, I'm gonna just give a little bit of a base to my lids using the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Illuminating Powder in Sunset. I'm just gonna take it above my crease, just a little, just to give a little bit of a shade. And in fact, this is the bronzer that I use on my face today. BK Beauty 203 brush and the shade Cuivre Rose. And I'm gonna apply this shade on the outer part of my eyelid. It's in between a pink with a copper undertone. This is such a gorgeous eyeshadow. Sonia G Builder Pro and the shade Or Antique. And I'm applying these on my inner third all the way until it meets with the other eyeshadow. If you want to intensify the look, that's why you get these little applicators too. I know some people dislike them. I have been also one of them that say, oh, I don't like these applicators, but honestly, they pack on the product really well, and it makes it very simple to use too. I think the detail of the Chaînes, and then even in the middle having the logo of Chanel, is just so lovely. Okay, I'm going now with Blanc and my Smith 253 brush. And I just want to take this shade and put it right in the middle of my eyelid, kind of to create a halo effect on the lid. I'm going back to Cuivre Rose, and I'm just going to take it a little bit on my crease, just slightly. For my lower lash line, I'm going to go back to the bronzer, and I'm using a BK Beauty brush. I'm just going to apply these on my lower lash line. From Chanel's 2020 collection, I'm going to use the eyeliner in Psyche. And by the way, if you haven't seen my review on the fall 2020 collection, I will invite you to do so. And I'm taking this liner and just applying it on my lash line. And I'm taking this same liner and applying it on my lower lash line too. I'm going to create kind of like a mini wing. And with my Sonia G flat definer, I'm just going to go ahead and smoke this liner. Alrighty friends, I went ahead and applied a little bit of mascara, a little bit of eyeliner on my waterline, and we're going to go now with the blush, which I'm super excited. I'm sure you are too. So here you go. Once again, a little close look here too. This blush comes with 8 grams of product. And now let's give it a swatch. This is it. And now that I have you here so close, I want to swatch as well the single eyeshadow in Cuivre Rose. So you can see the differences right there. So blush right here, eyeshadow here. the eyeshadow has a lot more luminosity and that brown undertone. So here it is, the eyeshadow. I'm gonna build it, and then let's go for the blush. Perfect. I think there's enough difference in both of them. Aside that the eyeshadow also has a little bit of shimmer in it. And by the way, if you're asking if I had any fallout with the eyeshadows, I didn't at all, because also the formulation, they are not matte shades. They are more into like a satin base but with a shimmer finish. Okay friends, let's go with these, and I'm gonna use my Sonia G Soft Cheek. Let's go for it. Interesting. You know what? These blush look a little bit scary on the pan. And when I say scary, I mean like, oh, it's gonna be really deep. I do have a light to medium skin tone, and as you can tell, it's very subtle and is very buildable. And it does have a very beautiful subtle radiant, no shimmer at all, but just a subtle radiance. Ooh, I think this is becoming my favorite blush now. Oh, this is so beautiful. Okay, for highlighter, I'm gonna go with the Chanel Le Beige Sheer Healthy Glow Highlighting Fluid, and this is in the shade Sun Kiss. I know it looks dark, but it's not that dark when you apply it on. Just gonna go with a little. See right there, it just melts into the skin so easily, like it's just so beautiful. Okay, and now into the lipsticks. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay, so let's start with the lighter one, which is all beige, 107, and here it is, the packaging. They did the same thing as last year. It's all black, and then the edges, they have the gold on the top. Then you just press and lift up, and there you go. Beautiful shade. This is an everyday nude, but it has a little bit of like a rosy tone in it. Okay, let's give it a quick swatch here. And they do have a little bit, like the tiniest amount of gold sheen to it. And I know because Geovanny told me, all of them, they have little specks of gold in it, but again, they are not chunky glitters. Okay, I feel a little bit of the texture, but it's not uncomfortable. It's not in any way like hurting or, you know, making it feel, yeah, it's not uncomfortable at all. (107) hors Cuivre. Okay, my friends, makeup is done, and final thoughts about these products. As far as the single eyeshadow goes, they are lovely, so beautiful, super easy to blend because of the finish that they have. They are not matte shades, they have a satin base with a shimmer finish. So it makes all of the eyes like very holiday alike. I mean, like very nice but yet subtle and very elegant. Another thing to note about this formulation is that it doesn't emphasize the fine lines and texture of the eyelids, which I greatly appreciate, obviously. Now, as far as the other eyeshadow that I didn't pick up, I may end up picking it up. I don't know, I'm not sure, because I'm not too crazy about browns with a green undertone, and that's what it seems like. So I will have to check with some other friends as they start uploading their videos with the reviews and see if it's a shade that it's for me. I would have loved to have seen a 9-pan palette, kind of like the one from Le Beige. That would have been lovely. I love the mono eyeshadows, but again, I mean, for the holiday collection, something a little bit more substantial. Oh, it would have been wonderful, but you know what? Here it is what it is, and I like it. Now, as far as the blush, these got me so impressed. As you could tell, it looks, like I said, it looks a little bit scary at the beginning, but it goes so lovely. It does have the perfect pigmentation that you can build it up to be perfect for a light to medium skin tone like myself, but I think it will work perfectly for those who have fair skin tone, light skin tone. If you build it up, it will work perfectly fine for those who have tan, perhaps borderline tan to deep. You will have to perhaps pack it up a little bit more, but because if you were able to see, it doesn't have that strong pigmentation right away. As far as the lipstick goes, I want to make you aware of that it does have very, like I said, very subtle shimmer to them, golden shimmer, and when you apply them to the lips, you're gonna feel a little bit of that grittiness. Is it painful? Is it something uncomfortable? It's not. Right now I have them on, and I mean, if I go like this with my lips, I don't even feel it that much. But when I took off the lightest version of this lipstick, I still had some trace of those golden shimmers right there. Out of the two, I love them both. The lightest version will be perfect for every day, while this other deeper one is gorgeous because it has this kind of like raspberry tone with a little bit of warmth to it. It has a little bit of orange in it that is so unexpected, so beautiful, and they are not as, I mean, at least if you see this color right here, I mean, it's not as deep as it looks in the bullet, which makes me rethink if I should get the other shades. Oh my goodness, I am in trouble, but I can wait a little. Now, this collection will be available on October 1st. It will show up also on Chanel's website. I will have everything linked down below, and I will update the description box. So if you don't find it right now, don't worry. You can come back here to this video and check out again those links. It should be available anytime soon. And also, I will keep you posted on my Instagram. Now, I would love to know from you, are you eyeing this collection? What are the pieces that you are really intrigued for, that you really want to get? I would love to know from you. And while you're at it, and if you haven't done so yet, I hope that you will consider and subscribe to my channel. Ring that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram, because right there I keep you posted of the new makeup releases, give you swatches, close-up images of all the products that I'm reviewing, and much more. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, also share it with family and friends, and until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye-bye!